They do all that taxing, I still come up with them racks. They do all that cap that nobody ever attacked. I collect all of the bread, they go after all of the crumbs. That they all hated on me, I'm the one that needed all along.
How's everybody doing today in YouTube world? You're back online with another episode of Ask Your Brown Friend, and I'm your host, Andy. I just came from outside, y'all. I was doing something real quick. So I got a couple questions that was sent in this week, and I want to start them off. First off, for everybody that's new to the channel, thank you for joining me on my channel. Please hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Let's just jump right into it. I'm going to give you guys a refresher real quick. Asphalt is black, right? And copy paper is white. My skin is brown. So the content that I like to speak about, I refer to people as brown skin and light skin because I base everything off my ethnicity. Okay. So today's question, the first question was sent in by the Chicken Hawk. All right. Hello, Mr. Chicken Hawk. How are you? He asked, what's with the Jordan thing and brown people? Good question. Good question. Well, Mr. Chicken Hawk, first off, I'm going to tell you the honest to God truth. My friend, I do not own not one pair of Jordans currently. Now, when I was growing up, Jordan was still playing in my era. That shows you how old I am. But the man was still playing in the NBA. So I did have a part-time job where I did, back in the day when he was playing, I did buy at least one or two pairs of Jordans every couple of months. I did. I didn't buy them religiously like these kids do nowadays, which is kind of tripping me out because last time I checked, Jordans, in an adult size, me, I wear a size 13. So an adult size, I think Jordans are now like around $200 to $300 a pair, which wouldn't be conducive to my lifestyle because I got kids and a wife. To be honest with you, my favorite shoe is our Adidas. Because I'm an ex-soccer player, not a basketball player of any kind. So my shoe of choice is Adidas, to be honest with you. But I did rock a lot of pairs of Jordans because that was my guy. I asked my wife, I was like, what is with brown people and Jordans? You know what she said? She said Jordans are a status symbol in the brown community because most people couldn't afford to support the people that we wanted to, and Jordan, being that he is a brown man, first thing we did, was go out and support our guy. I'm like she said, a lot of brown sports players are heavily supported by the brown community when it comes to their shoes. I was like, okay. So now I think, back to the original question is what's up with, brown people and Jordans. And, I think of like when times where I see people, giving out Jordans, like my favorite is like, those weekend dads who really ain't about nothing or even really spending time with their kids. So they'll buy them a pair of Jordans immediately before they even buy themselves a pair of Jordans because they want to show the ex like, well, you know what? I spent a couple $100, to put on our kids' feet so our kid can just basically waste money. Look, I can show my kid how to waste money. That's what I think. That's the time where I've seen Jordans, being used as a weapon. Realistically, I don't really see the hype, to be honest with you. But in a way, I do understand how my wife referred to it. Jordans are basically, to brown people or any people that, are supporting the Jordan movement now, it's a status symbol. Kind of like me, like I believe in God, so I don't have a regular rosary. I have a sterling silver rosary, that I spent a good amount of money on, and, I think about it like I have a really nice tactical pen by Hoffman, which is a $20 tactical pen that just kind of just like sits in my pocket, and it's like I use it to like, write every now and again, but it's for emergencies, so I can understand about Jordans being a status symbol. All right. The next question, okay, I'm going to read it. Okay, my next question comes from Mrs. V. Okay, Mrs. V. All right, whatever. Mrs. V wanted to know, Andy, how do you feel about interracial relationships? Okay, all right, that was a good question. How do I feel about interracial relationships? Well, to be totally honest with you, everybody's mixed if you let me tell it, because I'm a little bit of everybody's race, because none of us are pure blood. I mean, none of us are back in our countries of origin or where we derived from. So to me, everybody's mixed. You know, it may be light-skinned people and dark-skinned people, but you will have that. You know what I mean? Just like you have different flavors, like you got your mocha, you know what I'm saying, and you got your caramel, you know, and you got your vanilla, you know. So different nationalities, that's cool, you know, but I don't really think there's anybody really pure. So I basically feel people that are in interracial relationships, that's what's up, you know what I mean? I've been in several interracial relationships in my life, and I'm not going to say that I wouldn't have continued with a different nationality. It's just I found myself marrying somebody, you know, that's from my, you know, that appears to be my nationality, because technically I figure, you know, if you live in America, you're all American. You live somewhere else, you're all where you're from. So, you know, I'm brown. You may be whatever color you are watching. You know, I thank you all for tuning in, you know, and basically how I feel about interracial relationships, big ups, you know what I mean? Everybody's got to do something different. Life was made with different people, and we all should be trying to experience something different in our lives, even if it's food, drink. Break from the normal. Get out of the routine, you know what I mean? If you're used to walking on the left side of the street, get on the right side. Check it out. You know what I mean? If you're one of those people, you're a germaphobe, you don't touch people's hands, try giving out handshakes. If you're one of those people, you feel that you're better than others, start picking up pennies. Do something different, you know what I mean? Try that something different. You know, I like to say, I thank everybody for tuning in today for my episode. I just say, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Please send me more questions. I look forward to, you know, everybody's questions, no matter what they are. Stay positive, stay safe, everybody. I'm Andy. Take care.